Hi guys, it's Frankie here, and today for Nerd TV News we're covering SUBU Speak Week. So how have strikes affected you?
They haven't actually really affected me at all. Like my first year there was one strike that affected my class, but this year nothing.
Not too much. My course isn't very hands-on. A lot of it is sent to us online. So there are some lectures that we do need to go to, but I wouldn't say it's affected my course per se. But I understand that a lot of people's courses are a lot more hands-on. So I've got some friends who do architecture as well, and it has affected them a fair bit. So yeah, it depends on the course, I would say.
I mean, it's been kind of a pain at times because I kind of not knowing what's going on, when to go to lectures, when not to, sort of things like that. But I mean, I've been able to kind of get around it. I've been able to do my own thing, like instead of working at home and things like that. So it's been alright. But yeah, I'd rather obviously be there in the lectures, knowing what to do rather than doing it at home.
I would say maybe some more events on campus for students. I know that in my first year, I'm in my final year now. In the first year there were so many more events than there are now, in my opinion. And I don't know. I think asking students' opinions on things, I think that collecting more feedback from them. A lot of my lectures, maybe they just kind of speak from the slides, or they don't have like visuals on the slides, so it's hard to kind of engage with the content. And I think that if they ask students' feedback on this before it's too late in the unit, then maybe they can improve that and more people come to class. I feel like they're being important.
I would actually say to make the resources a lot more available. I think if you miss a lecture, I think partly sometimes it has a knock-on effect. You need to catch up, and I feel like if they don't make the resources as available, my course does, I don't know about other courses, but if the resources aren't as available, you almost feel guilt-tripped to the point that people start missing more, and that's why sometimes you do see a decline in people. But if the resources are available, then realistically, that's there. It's up to them not to show up realistically. Yeah.
I'd say pretty good. Yeah. I mean, this year is my final year, so we've all kind of split into our own modules, so it's a lot smaller than the first 2 years. But yeah, I'd say attendance is pretty good all the time. I'm there more often than not, so yeah.
Is there anything that the university can do to improve the attendance at lectures?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I think like more like interactive like seminars, especially like when they're more interactive, you're not just kind of sat there looking at the like board for an hour or 2 hours. You know, like when you've got more to do in the lectures, it's kind of encourages you to go more, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's great. And how accessible do you find the services that the university offers? So SUBU, placement services, things like that?
Yeah, really accessible. It's one of those, I've not really used them as much as I probably should, but I always know they're there and I can get them really easily if I need to, so yeah, pretty good.
Yes, I think you need to seek them out. You know, I mean, from my standpoint, it's I don't use every service in the uni. I think if you want to use the services in the uni, you have to go and seek them out. You have to be interested in some kind of way. I feel like I can't really speak enough on that standpoint because I don't use many of the services, but I know that if I did need to, I would know who to go to, I would know what to do. Yeah, basically.
What could be done to improve engagement with the services like SUBU and accommodation services and things like that?
My experiences with these services have been pretty good this whole time I've been at uni, so I would say that they're quite accessible, but maybe you have to take the initiative to go and actually ask for their help. A lot of students I feel like maybe don't do this, but I think that they are accessible.
Do you think it's advertised enough, the services that are available?
I think it could be advertised more because I know that a lot of people on my course, they don't know about these services, so if they do advertise it, maybe they would know, but I know that I think that the help that they offer is very good, but like you say, maybe they could advertise it a bit better.
Okay. Thank you.